I am Abdulrahman S. Alongan of Cotabato City State Polytechnic College.
And I am Farouk Romancap of MSCC BARM.
We are representing PASI Magcot chapter. We will be here to present to you our research entitled
Resiliency and Survival, LSI Human Task. We are here at the Isolation Center of Sharif Agwak Municipality in Maguindanao. One of the isolation centers, we visited and interviewed the locally stranded individual or LSI. This term came out because of this COVID-19 pandemic. Many of them are from Mindanao, specifically in Maguindanao, and are women who work in Metro Manila.
At first, they just stayed the places where they were when the quarantine started. They thought, like many others, the quarantine period was just for a short period of time. However, when they realized they could no longer extend their stay from their families because of the fear and anxieties, they surfaced and asked help from the authorities.
So we utilize qualitative study using phenomenology to describe the experiences of LSIs from Maguindanao. These are the participants of our study. First, Skadidia of Sharif Saydona, Rukaya of Sharif Agwak, Arbaya of Datu Hofer, Johaina of Sharif Agwak,
Sapia of Datu Saudi Maguindanao, Zoraida of Datu Abdullah Santi Maguindanao, Noraisa of Mama Sapanya Maguindanao, and Munera of Datu Unsay Maguindanao. They are all working in Metro Manila.
The results of our study have three domains, and these are the experiences of LSIs before, during, and after quarantine, their coping mechanisms, and their insight. For the experiences of LSIs, we have 6 themes that emerge during the analysis. First is working to sustain needs. Before quarantine, the participants have been working to sustain the needs of their family. LSI knew that life in the province is hard, so they opt to work hard to help not only themselves but also, most importantly, their families. Kadiga shared during interview, "Nagtatrabaho na po ako para makatulong sa pamilya." The life of participants was at ease and peace. Even though life was hard because of working hard, the participants still found that life was so much easy before this pandemic happened. Sa PIA Open, masaya yung family namin. Nakakapag-band kami, napupuntahan namin yung saan namin gusto, may time kami sa mga bata ilabas. The participants have traveling difficulties and challenges encountered during quarantine. Traveling was never been this hard. Participants shared that complying to all traveling documents are the most difficult to comply as they are not from the area. Sa PIA Open, yung travel authority kasi mula Lower Bikutan papuntang City Hall ng Taguig, gumigising kami mula 2 a.m. tapos 4 a.m. kami umaalis. Pagdating namin magtatanghali na kasi naglalakad lang kami nun. Walang breakfast, mahaba pa ang pila. The life of participants has stopped. Dreams were crushed, hopes were shattered, and aspirations were postponed. Arbaya shared, yung mga pangarap mo, yung nag-lockdown, parang doon tumigil yung buhay mo, yung gusto mong marating. Let us reveal the life of participants under quarantine. The participants have been isolated for 14 days after arrival to their respective municipalities. They are quarantined either in the Ligtas COVID Center or at their homes. The local government units provided basic needs to the LSIs for the whole duration of their quarantine. Participants knew that being quarantined was never easy. They longed for love and care. Further, they were given and supported with basic needs from the government. Rukaya shared, Yung social worker yung tumulong sa akin para makauwi dito, ng taga-nayon ng kabataan. Siya lahat yung nag-process ng mga documents ko para makauwi ako. Siya si Tita Noemi. After 14 days of quarantine, Rukaya received welfare goods assistance and livelihood assistance from MSSD Maguindanao, and she undergone sa social support processing together with other LSIs conducted by the Municipal Social Welfare Officer. Lastly, the participants have experienced emotional and disturbing events. Being quarantined was hard. Participants experienced emotional and disturbing events that affected their life. No, Raisa shared, parang minsan gusto ko mong sabihin sa sarili mo, parang ayoko na. Gusto ko nang sumuko kasi parang di ko na kaya. Tapos iniiyak ko na lang yun hanggang sa di ko na namalayang nakatulog na po ako.
Also, these are the themes on the coping mechanisms of the locally stressed individuals. First, we have family as main social support. We know that families are still still our happiness, and so participants knew that their only families are the ones who can be of help in times of crisis. Monera shared, pamilya yung naging inspirasyon ko para mag-survive. Second, because of being quarantined and because of working far from home, they endured the longing for love. Participants bear the situation because of being quarantined, love and care lacked from them, thus longing for it. Monera shared, nagtiis ako kasi wala rin ako magagawa. Also, participants have the trust in the Almighty. Divine intervention is the most powerful tool to combat loneliness. Thus, participants did not lose hope and gave the rest to the Almighty God or Almighty Allah. Monera shared, nag-pray lang ako para bigyan ako ng gabay. During the quarantine period, these participants have also found new friends. Now, despite the situation the participants were, they still found someone in the quarantine facilities to talk to and actually mingle with. They shared so much together during their quarantine days. Zoraida uttered, naging pala kaibigan ako dito kasi kung dun lang ako sa kwarto, malulungkot ka talaga. Pero nung nakasalumuha ko na sila, parang ayoko lang umalis dito. And also, on the insights learned of the participants, we have 3 themes. First, we have thinking positively. In times of difficulties, many might resort to something negative, but not with these participants. They still have hopes and thought positively. Johaina shared, tiis-tiis lang, makakasurvive din tayo. And we know, even working far, we know that there is no place like home. And for participants, they knew that this is their safe and secure zone. Kaya shared, kahit anong mangyari, at least nasa probinsya na kami. And after all the experiences of these locally stranded individuals, they still think that life must go on. They may have experienced a lot of difficulties as locally stranded individuals, but this did not stop them from moving forward and getting back to achievement as was goal. Khadija revealed, pansamantala lang itong pandemic na ito, kailangan namin mabuhay at kailangan namin bumalik sa normal. For our conclusions, life as locally stranded individuals was never easy because of the situation that they have experienced. Now, they survived their difficult situations along with longing for love and care. The LSIs sought for help both from their families and the government. This proves that we are all interconnected with each other. They were stronger than they thought as they fought hard to what they hoped that they will get. It may have cost them for achieving their dreams now, but these women are empowered and much eager to battle and fight for what they desire through having a strong faith in the Almighty.
So, for the implication to social work practice, poverty is what drove these women to work far from their families. More than the material interventions, there needs to have more social work interventions that need to be strengthened. And lastly, social workers need to focus in addressing the psychosocial impact of their pandemic to LSIs in a culture-sensitive manner.
Again, I am Abdul Rahman S. Alongan,
And I am Farouk S. Romancap.
and we are all from Aswi Maguindanao Cotabato chapter. Thank you all for listening.